Ooh. You want to start today's video off? Huh? Want to say hey to everyone? No? Alright, off you go. What's up, Secret Society? It's Monday. Alright, so it's December 5th, 2011, and today we have quite the doozy of a video. This week's topic, unpopular opinions. So, since I have a lot of them, and they need some explanation, I'm going to start off right now. Books. I understand that the characters are lovable, and you can really relate to them, and the storylines are just great and creative, and it's just, and I really appreciate that it's changed the outlook of 21st century literature, but Harry Potter is not the greatest thing to grace this earth. The movies are great, don't get me wrong. I've seen all of them, I've enjoyed them, and, well, not much for Deathly Hallows Part 1, but for the most part, I've really liked the movies. And for the books, I've read 2 of them in full. They really can't keep my attention. They're not my kind of book. But I appreciate them for what they are, but they're not the greatest thing. Movies. First, a little disclaimer. My unpopular opinions about movies aren't really all that ground-shattering since many agree with me. But this is just my disagreements with the mainstream. So let's go with the first one. The Notebook is pretty terrible. It's predictable, it's cheesy, it's just Nicholas Sparks. I stay away from anything that he does because they're just, he writes what you want to hear, and I just don't really appreciate that. And despite my respect for Ryan Gosling, it's not that great. Alright, second one, I did not at all enjoy Black Swan. For those of you who haven't seen it, I would suggest seeing it. It's a pretty, I wouldn't say revolutionary film, but it's one of those movies to see. And it got excellent ratings last year and was up for a few Oscars, and it's a respectable movie. I just hated the script. The dialogue in that movie couldn't decide whether it was a psychological thriller or a softcore porn. And I just really, most of the time in the theater, I was sitting there really confused and perplexed at what I was watching. And not in a good way. Now to the real doozy. Music. I appreciate what they've done for rock and roll as a whole. I understand that they're legends in their own respect. But the Beatles are not the greatest band to ever exist. Moreover, the greatest music ever written, the best music there is, has been written within the past 20 years. Gonna let that sink in. Yeah. This is where I probably lost a lot of you. I understand. I would much rather go out and buy a Mountain Goats album, or a Titus Andronicus album, or a Sufjan album, rather than Yellow Submarine, or Norwegian Wood, or Abbey Road, or the White Album. I've always said Weezer's Blue Album is better than the White Album. If we're gonna go with color albums, blue is better than white. So is green. And red. I appreciate what they've done, and they've changed everything about how we look on rock and roll in the 21st century. It's just, they don't speak to me at all. Same goes for Kanye West and Odd Future. I don't understand. I just can't get into them. I've tried several times. I just can't. I just don't see the appeal. Kanye, I can't get past Kanye's ego, and I just can't. For Odd Future, it just seems like they're writing music to shock you. They're like the ICP of hip-hop. I'm not interested. I don't see the appeal, and if you like them, good for you. You can get into something that I can't get into, so feel proud about yourself. Oh, Bon Iver, he's no longer good. Justin Vernon can only write good music when he has mononucleosis, he just got his heart broken, and he's staying in a cabin somewhere in Wisconsin. Forever Ago was phenomenal, and it sounded wonderful, and it was heartbreaking, and it was just so lo-fi, and it was just great. But then the new album came out, and he's gotten his name everywhere, and people love him and adore him, and I just can't get into him anymore. he's just lost his magic for me. I think everyone has that band that they're like, oh, I knew them before they got popular. That's Bon Iver for me. I knew about Bon Iver when he was appearing in small indie magazines and like little articles and saying, here, check out this song Skinny Love. This is about 3-4 years ago. Like right before Forever came out. I liked it. It was good. I shared it around. But then I guess somewhere along the way he got big. And he released a self-titled album. And supposedly it's good. And I haven't really given it a listen because I'm not interested. Because it's not written right. It's not for me. This one's for James. Mumford & Sons aren't all that bad. If you like Irish music, and Irish influenced music like I do, you get to like them. And I'm glad they introduced that Celtic sound into the mainstream. Sigh No More wasn't all that bad of an album. Also, The Monitor, better than Airing of Grievances. Not much better, but slightly better. Like, here's The Monitor. Let's say I'm gonna put them, they deserve to be higher. So let's say here's The Monitor, and here's Airing of Grievances. And this little bit right here is the Battle of Hampton Roads, and the samples, and the guitar solos, and the chants. But basically they're right around here. So yeah. James, I hope I didn't lose you as a friend just then, but that's what's going on. Disclaimer. You are currently sitting on my DVDs and record player. You can see right here my DVDs. I have a bigger collection, but right now those are the only ones I keep in my room. They are all pretty good. And here's my record player. Pretty decent. Nothing too complicated. I need to get a speakers for it. And some of my records right there. That's Tunnel Blanket, which I'll go over in the next few weeks when I do best albums and movies of the year, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think I got that all out of my system now. So now it's your turn, Secret Society. Let's hear about your unpopular opinions. But here's the thing. I don't want to hear you tell each other that you're wrong and this is why. I want to hear you talk about your unpopular opinions. And if you have a reply, write a comment or just leave a little thing in the video saying, hey, why do you hate this? Have you considered this? Be productive, give constructive criticism, have a discussion. Let's have a conversation about our unpopular opinions. Let's not just say, hey, you're wrong, because you know how hard it is to change someone's opinion. Like, facts are objective, but opinions are subjective. And I don't think anyone can come around and say, watch The Notebook again. Maybe you'll like it. No, I won't. I won't. No, I can't. So yeah. So, Will, I'll see you tomorrow. Chris, our newbie, I'll see you on Wednesday. Catherine, I'll see you on Thursday. Jessie Ann, I'll see you on Friday. Ross, I'll see you on Saturday. And Caroline, I'll see you on Sunday. And you guys better start making videos more consistently, because I'm thinking about giving Ross the punishment duties. And I know he really wants to. So if you guys don't have your videos made within the week, Ross will dish out punishments. So yeah, be wary of that. So yeah, see you next Monday, Secret Society.